Hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your quarter 3 reading for July, August, and September. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Cancer. Now we have balloons showing up in your energy. So this is beautiful because Cancer season is here, right? We have July showing up here, but we see some really beautiful arrangements is what I'm getting. Arrangements. So I don't know if this is events, if this is activities, if this is getting together with people, potentially in the month of August. Now, of course, you could be taking action in July, but I also see some really fun gatherings here for you, or celebrations or happy times in August. Bottom of the deck, this is what you could use more of, or it may be an energy that you're bringing up to the surface over the next 3 months. We have peace. I mean, who doesn't want a little bit more peace, right, Cancer? Because we have the egg, there's also a shift here happening that could bring in new beginnings. So I like the peace card. Yeah, you're being required here to go the distance, and you see that there's an end in sight. This could be a finish line. Some of you, you're counting down the days possibly for some sort of travel or, a fun event. This could be marriage, a wedding, a reunion, the purchase of a home. I feel like you are getting ready to celebrate. I mean, powerful. Today, I just heard today is my birthday. Happy birthday if that's you, Cancer. But you have go the distance, and you're closer than maybe you think, or you may be pausing, enjoying some downtime before things start to speed up again here for you over the coming months. But you're definitely being asked and being guided here to take some you time, whatever that may mean, whether it's just taking a few days out of your week or your month for you. This could be travel. This could be taking a nap. It can be getting outside and going for a walk. Whatever and wherever you find peace is what this energy is all about for the next 3 months. But I'm also getting here for July. There's a lot happening here for you this month. There could be a lot of get-togethers, a lot of gatherings. Financially, there could be a lot happening here for you. You have the yang energy. This is the masculine principle of, action. This is manifestation, getting things done by backing them up with action. I feel like you're a go-getter here this month, and you may feel at times, Cancer, like you're being pulled in many different directions. Let's take a look and see what you're taking action towards, or what you may need to take action towards. I'm getting a message here as well around the universe opening up new pathways. But sometimes the ego wants what the ego wants, and we don't always listen to our intuition. And Cancer, you are the watery element of, Cancer. You are the crab. So sometimes you can be a tad bit stubborn, right? And you want things the way you want them, and you feel so deeply and so intensely around certain things that you're being guided here to open up, because there's another avenue that spirit wants you to explore. This could be the depths of your own self. This could be in your career. This could be in a relationship. And perhaps that's what you are being guided to take action towards. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the yang energy here, which is the masculine principle? It almost reminds me of the emperor. Okay, the emperor. We have the 2 of wands. We have the moon. We have the 9 of wands, and we have the 8 of pentacles. Yeah, you're asked to get clear on something, to focus, because what you focus on grows. And that's what we see with the 8 of pentacles. But some of you, this does require patience, dedication, consistency, and effort. When we get the 8 of pentacles, this doesn't happen overnight. This takes years and years to grow. So I feel like you are embracing, we have the 1 energy, which ones are about new beginnings. They also have to do with leadership, the self. It's the courage to move forward. And I feel like because you have the moon followed by this 9 of Wands, Spirit is saying don't give up. Don't give up because you haven't yet seen results. But at the same time, if you've been overdoing it, you may need to pause. Stop, smell the roses, allow yourself to feel the magic within again, okay? Because 9 of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior, and sometimes that moon can be anxiety. You may feel wounded. You may feel like you want to give up. Like, do I keep persisting? Do I have the strength to have that final push, that determination to move forward and hit that finish line? And the answer is yes. Remember, bottom of the deck, this is what you are bringing up to the surface, is going the distance and sticking to something here. But also, it may feel at times as if your peace is being interrupted. And I feel if it is, it's because of an old story or illusion. Sometimes that moon can be illusions. It can be because you're juggling up a lot at this time, 9 of Wands, right? It is having that push, but I also see that you are putting your efforts into something that you love. The 8 of Pentacles can be a labor of love that manifests here in the material world. Now, if you look at this woman, she's creating a mural. I mean, if you look at that mural, you can tell that it's taken her a lot of time, right? A lot of man hours, a lot of paint, right? But she's using her skills and her talents and her creativity. She's feeling inspired. And so for those of you that felt like you've hit a little bit of a creative wall or maybe a financial block at times, it's time to focus your energy. And I feel July, if you have been swinging that pendulum, too much work, not enough play, or too much play, not enough work, I feel that you're being guided to focus your energy here on something that you really want to see grow into a stable, solid foundation, and not let the anxieties and the fears try to talk you out of something here. Okay? Because in the month of August, we have happy, happy. You're going to be very happy with some sort of results. And I do feel like that finish line is near. But let's clarify some of these energies before we move on to August. Spirit, why do we have the moon here? The moon can be hidden fears. It can be illusions. It can be anxiety. Why is this showing up here for Cancer? The Star, because there may still be a bit of healing that is taking place. For some of you, this has to do with your dreams. And I'm not sure if I said this in the beginning, but I am feeling, I think I did. Remember what I said about Spirit wanting you to open up to new opportunities? So sometimes we want something in the form that we want it, and Spirit brings about a divine detour to help you manifest your dreams, but it may show up in a different form or different contexts than what your expectations originally held. So when the major arcana shows up, this is not giving up on your dreams. The Star comes after the Tower. So if you had some sort of a Tower moment, Cancer, in your world, this is saying don't give up on those dreams. You're closer than you think. You got to take action, right? And something I always say is, yes, actions speak louder than words, but consistency speaks for the action itself. We must stay consistent with our actions because that's what creates results. There could be a new routine that you are being guided to stick to here, to stick to it, right? It could be a new health routine. It could be, a gym routine, meditative practice. It can be sticking to maybe some sort of study or schooling. Because the 8 of Pentacles is all about putting in your best effort, dedicating your craft. This can be a hobby. It's something that you love, right? It's a labor of love. Don't give up on that. And it may be that you're changing the direction of it, right? Or Spirit is saying be open to a new path or a new direction instead of just holding, some form of, path that may be time for you to shift your focus. That's what I see here. It almost feels like there may have been a tad bit of resistance, right? That's why you have the 9 of Wands. There is some sort of resistance when it comes to opening up to a new way of seeing things or doing things due to expectations or due to not wanting to maybe fail or due to some sort of delay, but you're refocusing your energy and it's actually going to be a big game changer here for you. So in the month of August, we have happy, happy. This is like the sun card in tarot. We see the balloons. We see that she has a golden opportunity or a new opportunity with the egg. And there's a keyhole there. So it's like you hold the key to opening up a new beginning, one that can bring you a lot of happiness. So let's clarify, Spirit, what is this happy, happy energy all about? I feel like it's because you've hit some sort of finish line and it's allowing you to bring more peace in. So some of you, maybe this new beginning and a lot of action has to do with travel, right? Maybe you've been planning a trip and you know that preparations to go on vacation, there can be a lot. I just said this in another reading. You're packing and you're finding, last minute things and who's going to take care of the pets. And you want to make sure all your ducks are in a row. So there's a lot that is required to go with travel. And I feel that once you, get to your destination, you're allowing yourself to relax and find more peace. So it's like you've hit that finish line and now you get to enjoy something. And that's kind of what I get for you. It may not be travel or a vacation, but it could be a new job or something that was stressing you out. You're going to see that there are happier times here ahead or more playfulness ahead. Yeah, after an ending, right? There's an end to a situation that's going to bring happiness, okay? Even though it brought grief at one point, I mean, if your main theme is happy, happy, but you have the 10, 10s are endings bringing in a new beginning. So there's an end here to grief, something that maybe you stayed in for quite some time, maybe a little longer than necessary, or it could have been a betrayal. It could have been something quite disappointing. We'll clarify, but let's see what else we have here. We have perfection. Remember earlier I said expectations. It could have been due to perfectionism. This is the Queen of Swords. Some of you Cancerians, we're dealing with a Libra. This could be aspects of oneself. I'm seeing a lot of mental energy here. But I feel like you're moving towards, you're wrapping up the cycle. So not only do you have the 10 of Swords, it almost feels like an ending that an ending that was inevitable. It's like you were meant to go through some sort of ending. As much as you were trying to resist it, you're going to now see why. This may be completely different than that finish line energy or the countdown of something that's exciting. This could be a past experience or, a past relationship or whatever it may be. But you're stepping up here and you're getting ready to embark upon next level energy, like hitting the next tier of a situation. But there could be anxiety around it. You may be asking yourself, do I have what it takes to, take a leap of faith? Can I really come to the edge? Is there too much holding me back? Have I taken on too much? So you're asking yourself some big questions here, but I feel like you're also moving forward. There's a sense of respect here, a sense of boundaries. Bottom of the deck, you're persevering. You're definitely persevering. But let's take a look and clarify. Spirit, can you tell me a little more about the 10 of Swords? 10 of Swords is surrender. The hard time is over. Hard time is over. Look at that. Aries energy, the Emperor. It may have been something that you've gone through in Aries season. March and April could have been when this ending occurred, or that may have been a very mental month for you, or you had some choices or decisions to make around that time. Spirit, what do we have for the 10 of Swords, please? The Star again, but this time it's in the upright. There's a new dream that is being realized. You're understanding now that something needed to happen the way that it did, or you're understanding the why. Now you're taking action to fulfilling your dreams. Look at that. You have the World showing up at the bottom of the deck here. Again. So you've completed a cycle. Now, You may have repeated a cycle. Three of Swords here. This could have been something that you went round and round, and I'm getting that song, You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Now. I don't know who sings that song, but something around going round and round and round. Maybe in communication. Maybe you felt like you were a dog chasing its tail. This could have been a relationship that you kept going back and forth with, but ultimately it caused some heartache. And I don't know if you can see, but that Four of Swords was trying to sneak out of the deck. And look at, we have the 10 of Wands here. So we're getting a lot of the same energies. And I feel like you are healing from this situation, and there's celebration here because you're putting it to an end, and there's new healing, there's new hope, there's new love. It's like love after loss. It is gain after pain, or, being able to come back from a situation that really, it feels like it may have destroyed you at a certain time, or it felt very detrimental to your well-being, to your health. Yeah, the Star and the World showing up. Spirit, can we clarify the World? I mean, it is showing up twice. What are we putting an end to? Mental conflict. We just talked about how many swords are showing up here. And you're putting an end to people pleasing, or needing to please everyone, or to have everything perfect or non-flawed. There's also something here about you accepting yourself, the way that you look, or your body. Some of you may have really struggled recently with insecurities, or maybe in August, you could be changing the way that you look. Maybe there's, no judgment here. And I say that because we literally have the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck as well, but I don't judge. But this is about you possibly getting some sort of surgery, facial. This can be Botox. It can be, full-on acceptance of, maybe aging as well. I do get something here about the way that one looks, and embracing the next level, embracing growing, embracing the cycles of life, which include aging. And I feel like that's been difficult. That's caused a lot of mental distress, but you're going to see that you really are living in a time where there's happiness here, and you're being authentic, and you're loving you. I really feel like you're loving you here. And if there was some sort of mental distress, or if it does show up, you're going to find ways to lighten the energy, which may even include walking away from things that just, they don't align with you any longer. That's why we have the 10 of Swords and the World, because if it causes, disrespect in any way, or if there are people who have such high expectations of you, you're saying, why am I even in this energy? I've learned, and maybe in the past, you may have been in that energy to learn and grow and evolve and to not repeat a pattern that you may have repeated. I feel like now you've learned a lesson, and that's why you have wisdom showing up here. And as I always say, when you know better, you can do better. And even if that requires us to repeat something 50 times, 100 times, try to cut yourself some slack. Don't judge yourself. Release regrets, let go of them, and change your life for the better. You have a new opportunity coming in here for you. All right, let's look at September. You have the Tribe. This is home and hearth. This is community. It's friendships. It is children and parents. It is foundation. It's support, basically. So I do feel like September, there's going to be a lot more support here for you. You may even be meeting new friendships, new friends. This could be a new love connection. Let's clarify. Be here now. It requires you to focus your energy on being present. You have the Two of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot going on in your material world. Okay. And some of you, this has to do with family dynamics. Some of you may be living with a family member, or a family member could be staying with you this month, maybe for a short period of time or temporarily. I also feel dogs could be involved. Maybe some of you are looking on Rover, you're looking for a dog sitter or a dog walker. I also see that you are being guided to stay calm, right? And being around other people who are calm. Now, for example, I just seen this meme the other day, or maybe it was a reel, and it was of a family, a husband and wife with their 2 children on a fishing boat. And the husband accidentally knocked the boy into the water, and everybody panicked, right? The mom panicked. She jumped into the water. Of course, the boy was wearing a life jacket, but it's about how we react. And of course, I mean, a child goes into the water, there's going to be some sort of frenzy, but it also may have amplified the energy of fear, may have instilled more fear into the child. If things were maybe, I mean, we react, and that's the energy. Sometimes we react quickly based on, what goes on. And I feel like the message for you this month is allow help and support to bring more peace into your life. And that may be why you have peace here as well. That even though it may be chaotic, how can you remain calm? And it also is about you surrounding yourself with other calm individuals or peaceful individuals, because both the mom and the dad both panicked, right? And the boy had on his life jacket and it was immediately pulled up. So it was okay. But the way that it was handled could have, maybe been a little lighter, and maybe the boy wouldn't have been as scared or as nervous. So of course, I'm not here to judge anyone's reaction unless we've been there, but I feel like that could be a message here for you to surround yourself with people that you want to share the energy with, right? It's difficult to find peace when the energy is so opposite, right? If someone is very chaotic and someone's very calm, I mean, it can bring balance, of course, but if you're around a whole group of people that are rowdy or that are, always full of anxiety, they say you are the top 5 people you hang out with. And I feel like there's a message here of being present and being aware of what's going on, but also knowing that you have support and help. Spirit, what else do we have with the 2 of Pentacles? Some of you are balancing up your stability. So September, there could be some choices to make around the home, around your money, your finances, your career. We have another pentacle. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. So for some of you, there is going to be a choice around, how can I feel supported? This is resourcefulness as well. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very abundant. She's very homey. She's practical. She's loving. Other people want to feel her nurturing touch. She has a green thumb. Animals adhere to her. She may be someone who likes to be out in nature and live off the land. If this is about you overcoming some financial challenges or distress, there could be some sort of payout here for you, or changes when it comes to finances, where this allows you to really be focused on right here, right now, and to make changes that aren't based on fear, right? Or to react in ways that are more peace-based versus fear-based. And that was the, analogy of that video earlier. You also have the Lovers. In matters of the heart, you could be connecting to people this month, partnerships this month, and making some strong choices. This is the Lover's energy of balanced decisions when it comes to major partnerships in your life, right? This is heart, soul to soul connections. It's love, it's trust, right? It's destiny, it's harmony, it's soulmate energy. So for a lot of you, because we also have this tribe, you could be connecting to a new partnership, one that there may have even been a feeling of being left out in the cold. And some of you, if you're mending, or if you feel like you haven't connected with someone here, if you've had to persevere without them, or if, you had a choice to make in some sort of decision here, I feel like you're finding more balance this month, and you're connecting with the right people. You're connecting with the right things that bring more peace and more stability into your life. That's what we have with the Queen of Pentacles. She's very stable, very loving, very nurturing, but she's also very abundant in the financial material world. And so for some of you, that could be part of this gaining clarity and not giving up. If you've been maybe unemployed, or if you've been going through a situation where you feel like you've been left out in the cold, there are a lot of opportunities coming in over the next 3 months, but it does require you to stay present and to come full circle. Let go of some patterns. This could be mental stories, mental patterns of grief, of betrayal, of rejection, of not being or feeling good enough. I feel like that is required. It's something that Spirit is saying, we want to work with you so you can come to a place where you feel more peace and simplicity. I'm hearing simplicity, even though it does require you to do the work. This is the inner work. And you have been. You've been doing the inner work. And I feel like choices will be made here. And we also have an 8, so that is strength energy. Spirit, can we please clarify? I want to look at this 5 of Pence. 5 of Pentacles can be about recovering from some sort of loss or a sense of instability. What's the 5 of Pentacles about? It could even be health concerns, health issues, possibly related to the heart. This could be heart health. It can be breast cancer. It can be depression, anxiety. It can be heart stents, heart valves, heart palpitations, things of that nature. Hanged Man. Forced pause. Forced stop. Ooh, some of you may have had, what's that called? A defibrillator, where you got to get the heart going again. Some of you may, okay. Someone around you could have crossed over due to something with the heart or lungs, okay? Take that as it resonates. That you may be dreaming about them. This could even be someone from your childhood or your family of origin. There could be in September some sort of celebration of life, or you may be going through a time where you were on pause. There was some sort of delay here, and you've been working through some childhood stuff. And I feel like this is a month where things really shake up for you in a new way. I'm going to pull one more card, but what I say by shaking up is if things have felt stuck or if they felt imbalanced, you have the 2 of Pentacles, which is about being present. And we see with the 6 of Cups, sometimes this can be nostalgia. It can be lost in the past. That can keep us stuck. But for those of you that did lose someone close to you, right? Death, if there's been a death here, you may be receiving a message from them around moving forward, or around support. They may be supporting you from the other side. Okay, very specific. I also get animals. For some of you, there could be a pet who's crossed over, and because I see dogs showing up twice here. Some of you, this is a dog, maybe a dog that you've had for quite some time. There's been a lot of memories. I feel like a lot of love, and you may feel a little bit lonely, isolated, but you're going to receive dreams and messages. I also see for some of you, you could be getting a new pet as well. Not to replace, right? You'll never replace someone that you've or a pet that you've lost, right? You'll always have that energy, but I feel like this is also going to make you happy. And this could be in August that, there's a new pet here for some of you. Okay. Let's just pull a couple of clarifiers, a couple more. Spirit, tell me about the be here now. How can Cancer be more present in their surroundings, not just in the month of September, but over the course of the next 3 months? Because we don't want to get lost too much in nostalgia, especially with so many endings and new beginnings. We have the Moon and Temperance. Be patient with yourself, right? Don't let anxieties and fears get the best of you. Tempering your emotions is basically, if there was a theme between the Temperance and the Moon, that would be it. Tempering your emotions. The Temperance is, all about patience, moderation, self-control. It can be our emotions getting the best of us, right? It can really be about balancing that yin, that yang energy. But you see the temperance angel. And when do we call upon angelic presence? When times are, tough at times, when we have fears, when we have anxieties. But you have the moon card showing up, which is Pisces, your fellow, water sign. And this is about trusting your intuition and embracing the unknown with patience and balance. That's what I see here. That's how you can stay more present. All right, Cancer, what final messages do we have for you? What final messages? Let's get a couple here. What do we have for Cancer? They're saying one more. Okay, we're going to go one more. For those of you interested in any of the decks used during the reading or any readings, you can always find them in the description box below the video. You have here a quote by Samuel Beckett. Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter, try again. Fail again. Fail better. Whew, that's a powerful one, right? Ever tried? Yeah, we've all tried. Ever failed? Yeah, we've all failed. No matter, try again. Don't be afraid to get up again. Try a new path. The universe never tires, Cancer, of giving us second chances. Even if you fail again, you will fail better because you have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have experience. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. It's by Rumi. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. That can also be about perspective, right? Taking a look at things. Remember, we have the Hanged Man. Didn't we see that? Yeah, we have the Hanged Man showing up for you. So this can be changing your viewpoint. It can be seeing things from a brand new perspective. And then lastly, you have this life, this night, your story, your pain, your hope. It matters. All of it matters. And you had that star card that showed up a few times for you. That is about hope. But we see your life story unfolding here. We see times of despair, times of anxiety, times of grief. We also see moments of happiness because it's all interwoven with your story of life, and it matters. And for some of you, you may have thought that doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. It does, but we don't have to let it define us in a way that holds us back from our true soul's north. And that's why you have this support coming in. There's a huge energy building up that's already been building up. So over the course of the next few months, July, August, and September, Spirit is saying, go the distance. You're closer than you think. Even if you want to give up at times, you're heading towards more peace. That is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.